Hey guys, my name is John.
And I'm Kanisha, and welcome to our really?
May not first. Alright, here we go. Boom. Hey guys, my name is John.
And I'm Kanisha.
And welcome to our channel. Alright, so today's video is going to be more of a Q&A session between me and Pookie. We have 4 questions listed down below. And we just want to be able to answer the questions, and hopefully this will help you guys answer any questions or help you guys on your journey to building wealth. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. The first question is, what method did you use to pay off your debt, and how did you do it?
So I used the snowball method. Yes, I did. And basically it's when you take your lowest loans and you pay them off first, so that way you can work your way up towards the biggest loan. So I remember splitting all of my debt into 4 different categories. And I paid the minimum payment on all of my loans, but I took all that extra money after my paychecks and stuff and helped me to pay off that lowest loan first. And once the lowest loan was paid off, the money that used to go towards that lowest loan was now able to go towards my other loans. So I had about, I want to say, 4 categories of loans, and now I'm down to 1 category of a loan. So the snowball method definitely works for me. Okay, and what method did you use to pay off your debt? And no, it was not the snowball method.
So I did the snowball method. I don't care what she says, but I basically did the same thing she did. I took the lowest loan and I paid them off, and then whatever I was paying on, once that lowest loan got paid off, whatever I was paying on, I transferred that to the next lowest one, and I kept repeating the cycle. But what was different for me was, yes, I was paying the minimum payment on my other loans, but I also paid the daily or monthly interest that it kept accruing. Because once I was paying the monthly payments, right, I noticed that every month the monthly payments wasn't doing anything, because every month the other loans I wasn't paying off kept going up, right? And I was like, well, what the heck? So when I called the institution that I had my loan with, they told me that I wasn't paying the daily interest. So they gave me this weird, crazy formula that I had to like follow to come up with the daily interest. And then I started to pay that, so that it wasn't increasing every month. So it was a snowball effect, but it was still, I guess it was like a modified snowball. So the other small loans wouldn't occur, and that felt good. So man, that's how we paid off that loan, or that's how we paid off our loans. Next question. You want to go first? Go ahead.
The next question: what steps do you find most beneficial to paying off debt?
All right, so that's a good question. What steps did I find most beneficial? I would say the steps that I found most beneficial was not going out and telling a lot of people no. It was hard, but it was most beneficial, because once I actually sat down and looked at my budget, honestly, I would say like 75% of my income was going places that you go out to eat, parties, and beer or liquor, right? And once I actually looked at where my money was going, it got crazy, because I was like, well, damn, like I could literally take all this money and put towards my debt, right? So I think that step was the most beneficial for me, was just saying, all right, I can't go out this weekend because I gotta pay off my student loans, you know. So what was the most beneficial step for you?
For me, the most beneficial thing was creating a budget sheet, just because I could kind of play around with my money, just so I could figure out how much extra money can I apply towards my loan. So using an Excel budget sheet, I could plug in the numbers before I made any payments on my bills or the loans, and I could trying to just get an idea what's the maximum I could pay towards my loan to help me pay it off faster. So just being able to see the numbers before making any payments, that really helped me.
Okay, that was good. That's good. Boom. All right, so we're gonna roll on to question number 3, and that is, if you could go in the past, what would you do differently?
If I could go back in the past, I would not have went to George Mason.
Why?
Because it's a nice school and it has a good reputation. However, it was extremely expensive for the degree that I'm not using. So I would not have gone to that school. And the reason why, long story short, the reason why I went to nursing school after George Mason is because I wasn't able to get my nursing license at George Mason. So I basically went to 2 schools and I got 2 degrees, and I'm not using either one of them. So.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And for you, if you could go back in the past, what would you do differently?
All right, so for me, if I could go back in the past, I would have used So every semester, right, they gave us a refund check because your loans pay for everything, and then you collected the money that, after everything is paid for, you collected that money, which is your refund, right? So my refund was averaging about like $2,000 a semester. Trust me, for a college student, that was like a lot of money. That $2,000 is a lot of money for a college student. So just imagine what I was doing with that. I was smoking, drinking, parties, literally every night. Every night I was living my best life before that song even came out, right? Like for real. So I probably would have took that $2,000 and then I should have just gave it back to them, like, here, I'm gonna sign it, but you take this back and pay off my loans, right? I probably would have did that differently. But to be honest with you, as cliche as this may sound, I'm glad that I didn't do it, because if I didn't do that, then I probably wouldn't be here right now, right? Trying to be in this position to build wealth, right? Because I would have probably had not had no debt, and then I probably wouldn't have been in a situation where I was financially messed up because I had debt, right? But who knows? So yeah, if I had to do it differently, it would either be nothing or give back my refund check.
Didn't you buy your first car with one of your refund checks?
Yeah, so I actually brought my first car, which I still have to this day. Her name is Beauty.
Ain't nothing beautiful about it.
2001 Monte Carlo. She is sexy. She is very sexy. Beauty. Right now, but she's sitting in my sister's garage, not doing nothing. But so fun fact, like I like to say that even though I only paid like $2,000 for the car, I only paid about $32,000 for that car, because I did use my refund check to buy that car when I probably could have just not had a car. I just caught the bus like I've been doing, and I would have been paying on my student loan. So, but yeah, I did buy my first baby with that. So you ask the next question.
Number 4? Mm-hmm. Okay, what created your mindset to pay off? What created your mindset to want to pay off debt? Alright,
so what created my mindset to want to pay off my debt? This is a good question. Actually, I'm gonna shout out my boy KP. So KP, if you're watching this is for you, man. So he actually was the one. So actually, I remember this day. We went to the bank, to Navy Federal, because we were talking about real estate this time. We were trying to combine our VA loans to buy a multi-unit in San Diego. And what happened was I got denied because my debt to income ratio was crazy, right? Like I literally was in debt more than I was getting paid salary. That's how crazy it was. So they was like, no, bye, right? And we was in the bank together, and I was like, damn, I got denied. And then I want to say like a week after that, right? We was on the ship together, CV and 70. Shout out to them. We was on cleaning stations one day. We was sweeping off a fire station with the Foxtail or whatever. And he introduced me to this book, Dave Ramsey. I think I spoke about that in one of my videos before, the Total Money Makeover. And ever since then, man, I've been in that mindset to pay off my debt. And as Dave Ramsey would say, I attacked it like a gazelle, paid that shit off. So what got you the mindset to pay yours off?
I think for me, just for saying my family struggle with money growing up, that just encouraged me to not want to be in debt like they are or they were. So for me, the mindset was there while I was in college, but because I don't think I ever had an issue with like credit card debt or anything like that. The only debt I have is student loans and my car. And even though he thinks that I should not have bought a new car, I disagree. But
to each his own, all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even though I drive, I still don't think she should have brought it. But you know, she about to pay it off now, so it's all good. But guys, thanks for watching this video. We really do hope this video help you guys on your journey to building wealth. Maybe the way we paid off our debt, or the reason why we decided to pay off our debt, will encourage you to start paying off your debt. And if, like I said earlier in this video, if you want to see any more questions any more Q&A questions for us to answer, please drop them in the below comment sections, and we'll be sure to answer those. Guys, again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you share this video with someone, just one person. Thanks again. We see you in the next one. Holla.